Thank you. All right, I'll share a fun experience from call it my own nerves. When I got here, I was at Myrtle Beach last week, and I said, I always watch the live stream. I said, I'm going to go have my first workshop and be there in person. And I said, it'd be cool to see Esther before the workshop even begins. And I wanted to be, her in her own time, quiet, not bothered. And of course, when I was here yesterday, and I went to the spa for a while, and I got back to my room, and for whatever reason, it was like this big, I don't feel this, but it was like this big hurry. Like I needed to go down and print the registration form and sign it so I could bring here this morning. And it's like, I just had the urge to go, like go, like when you're an 8-year-old kid and it's time to go to the fair. You don't take your time to put your pants and shoes on. Like it's time to go. And it was like that.
Yeah.
And so I get on the elevator, and the bellman jumps on there with me, and it's like I was going to print out the registration form, and he goes, well, what are you up to? Where are you headed? I said, I'll just fishing, which is weird because that's not what I was doing. It's like, at some level, I guess I knew I was. And I got to the lobby and turned around, and there's Esther right there. And go ahead.
So what you're describing in perfect description is an impulse that has the potential of satisfying an intention. Mm-hmm. And because of the absence of resistance, the impulse is understood.
Right.
And that's the difference between motivation and inspiration. In other words, the impulse is so clear that
right.
Nothing's going to keep you from it. And it wasn't even an impulse to specifically rendezvous with Esther in that moment. It was an
right.
impulse that you couldn't explain
right.
until after what you wanted happened.
Right. It would have felt unnatural to stay in the room. Like, exactly.
It would have felt unnatural, and it would have, unnatural because the energy was calling you otherwise.
Right.
And this is what this seminar is really about,
right.
is following those impulses. And the more you prepare that grid, the more you will be in the place that you will feel those impulses. And timing is everything, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
When I got back to my room, and I sort of visited with you about it. I said, because I said I would talk about this today. I said the best thing that come of that is now I know what a yes from the universe feels like. And it's like I said.
Yeah.
It was that. It wasn't a hurry like when you're in traffic trying to get somewhere. Yeah. It was a hurry like going to the fair when you're a kid.
Yeah.
It was a good.
Come this way. Come this way.
Right.
Come this way. Come this way. And that's what's happening all day, every day. That's what we mean when we say, we know where you stand in relationship with everything that you want. And we know what the path of least resistance is. Mm-hmm. And the more willing and compliant you are, then the more you sense. Because you can't orchestrate that stuff.
No.
It's a vibrational, intuitive response to the big picture. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Really good.
Well, the funny part about it is, like, all of my closest friends are professional athletes. So, of course, I had to walk right by her, and it's like we just acknowledged each other. I didn't feel right saying anything to her because I want to call her out. I don't want to put her in an awkward situation because I know people I know how they respond to that. So it's just sort of funny because I held myself back from something that was a green light.
But you got everything you wanted.
I did.
You got everything. Everything that you wanted was satisfied there.
I did.
Everything that you wanted was satisfied. And Esther knew it too. When she saw you see her, mm-hmm. she knew mm-hmm. that you knew and contemplated walking to you and then held back deliberately because she didn't want to mess up what you had going on.
You're right. Good. I have one more.